From the Oklahoma Newsroom, this is an OSU update with John Helsley. I'm Jenny Carlson. John, obviously a busy week, almost unexpectedly so last week for Cowboy basketball, with rumors flying about Travis Ford's future, and then both Mike Holder and Boone Pickens coming out and saying, this is our guy, he's going to be our guy moving forward. So what kind of impact could all of this potentially have on the Cowboys as they hit the recruiting trail for one last push for this next class?
Well, I think recruiting was the reason we heard from Mike Holder last week. We had to sit down with him, and that's not really what Mike Holder typically does when it comes to personnel issues. He's pretty tight-lipped, but this time he felt like he needed to get out there and sort of give a stamp of approval to Travis Ford going forward. I think all of that was about recruiting, Jenny. I think, you know, it's difficult out there right now for Oklahoma State, for Travis and his staff, to tell recruits that they're in it for the long term. I know there's a lot of negative recruiting being done against them, so I think that's vital.
Well, and that probably won't change as far as the negative recruiting goes, but at least there's some sense of he's going to be here next year. He's not going to be shoved out the door right away. So does that help just this next class, or could it potentially help the next couple classes as they go out? Yeah,
I think it's got to help a little bit. Without that vote of confidence, you know, Travis and his staff would be in a real mess. So at least they do have that. This class coming up, they need some players. They have 2 scholarships available, so they definitely have a need for some players, maybe a big man, a shooting guard, something like that. And so they have that to go and sell. And I think there's some junior college players they're looking at. Maybe that helps them with those guys in particular.
All right, thanks, John. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.